Welcome back to the channel. Lee, are you sure this camera's right? No, stand back a bit. That's better. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are putting in a backup generator for a house. It's a fair size house. I'll show you there. Basically they have a lot of power cuts, so we're going to be putting in a backup generator. They've got the backup generator. It's not a massive generator, but basically they just want to be able to have some lights, have the boiler on in the need. So I'll show you what we're going to get up to in a sec. But thank you all for coming back. I know I haven't posted a lot of videos. I just don't want to do the same old crap, so I'm only going to do videos if I feel they're a bit more interesting than the norm. So thank you all for coming back. I shall see you in a sec. Right, so my first port of call is I'm getting the armoured in. I've ripped up these two slabs here, I've placed them over there, and I'm currently cutting a trace across in the cement to go underneath the slabs. The generator is basically the side of that door by there, and the consumer unit is only here, so we haven't got far, a couple of metres, not far at all. If I show you the setup here, yada yada yada, full RCBO board. We're going to have a changeover switch here then, so yeah, that's that. Well, that's how you do it apparently, tape it up. Anyway, yeah, so the arm is going to come through here somewhere, up the wall into the changeover switch, and then we'll do the magic. But I got the fun job at the moment. The boys are doing some other little jobs. I'm not going to get that in the video because it's boring. They're fault finding. There's a light there, a light there. There's one the other side, two around the back and one there, all on the same circuit. There's whisker boxes everywhere. So they are going around finding that fault whilst I crack on with this. So a little update of where we are so far. I've just got the 10mm SWA through the wall. If I walk around here, this is all the boring stuff at the moment. Let's flip this camera around. Got a trench dug there. Leighton's just going to dig it in there now to go into the garage. I'm going to tape it then with the cable tape. Leighton's just cable tying this now to the existing. There's a 16mm SWA going up there, so he's going to cable tie it to that and dig that in. But we are through to here now, which is where we're going to connect up. So we've just got all the other bits and bobs to do then, the more interesting bits, the technical bits. I'm going to put an earth rod in for this generator as well, because obviously once the supply shut off, this is going to be its own supply, so I want a separate earthing system for here. I've never done this before, so this is my first time, so leave in the comments if you think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm going to ask the customer for the instructions, but I need to find an earth connection on here. There's got to be one somewhere, or I'll just bolt this straight to the frame of the actual machine. So yeah, I'm going to get an earth rod in. Probably going to put it down the corner of the garage, down in here. And that's that. So that's my next job. I'm going to get the earth rod in, cleat this armoured up, and if I spin the camera around once more, I'm going to cleat the SWA across then and up to here, and I'm going to put a rotary isolator. So there's another forms of isolation. Not sure if you need it, but I just want it just in case. There's local isolation for this generator. So I'm going to put a rotary isolator there where the flex will come out there. And I've got 6mm HO7. That's going to be the flex then into a commando plug, which will plug into there. So that's the plan this side. I'm going to crack on a bit. You see I got my label chart because we're going to have a dual supply label and all that. So rather than buying any, I'm going to make some up on there. And yeah, that's that. So that's as far as we got. I'm going to crack on a little bit and then show you how we get on. Right, so we're back. Just had a bit of a tidy up, all the kit. Not quite finished yet, but I'm just going to show you how I've set up the generator now, and then how far we've got in general with the job. I'm in a bit of debate at the moment in the Bundy group, so shout out to all the boys in the Bundy group about the earthing arrangements now, how I go from swapping it from a TT to a TNCS when the power switch is over. I'm not sure, can I put that in the changeover switch? So when you change supplies, the actual earth changes as well, because obviously you've got two earthing systems with different potentials, so you can't just ram them both together. So we're having a little chat and discussion about that, but I'll show you what I've done here and show you the job thus far. So there's a generator. I'm just charging my batteries a sec. Got it plugged in now. We've got a 6mm HO7 up into this isolator. I've labelled that generator. I know that's a massive label, but I just wanted it to be big and bold. And then we have got the 10mm then, which goes out into the house. So obviously fire the generator up. It's going to come out of here up into this isolator. You're going to have to turn that on for it to work, and then it goes down the 10mm over to the house. The earth rod is down in the corner there. That was a bastard to get in, I'm not going to lie, really struggled with that. I've left a load of coil on here because this is on wheels, so if he ever unplugs this and needs to move it, there's a bit of slack there on the earth rod, and then that's just crimped onto the ground there. So that's this done. Slabs are back down. I will say Leighton's done an absolute awesome job of putting them down. I'm quite impressed. So the slabs are back down. They're even solid as well. They're not even moving. Normally when I put them down, they rock and roll. But no, he's done a really good job of those. We still got to bury it a bit there, but we still got lots to do. SWA comes up. It's going into this changeover switch. This changeover switch is massive, I know. I wanted 100 amp purely because it's supplying the entire house. I know the generator is not 100 amp, but we've got potential of 100 amp coming through here. It does say 60 amp on here, or 63, whatever. Can't guarantee what's there and whether it'll be upgraded in the future. They didn't have 100 amp, so I could get a 63 amp or 125 amp, so I've ended up with 125 amp. I'd rather be more cautious than bulge it up. So anyway, basically we're going to take this up now. I'm going to gland it into here. This is going to be supply 2, the generator. I'm going to label all the front ones as done, supply 2. We've got supply 1 then, which is going to come down from the electric meter. Probably bring it in this side so it looks slightly neater, and then loop that over, and then supply to the board then. So out of the bottom of here, straight up. Well, we'll just go into those Henleys here, and that's that. So that's what we got left. Labelling, testing, certification, and all that jazz. So yeah, that's that. That's as far as we got so far. So any comments or whatever, leave them in the bottom. Like I said, this is my first time doing it, so let me know if I've done anything a bit wrong. Don't think anyone's going to die, so... I'm joking, I know, no one's going to die. But yeah, so that's as far as we got. And the boys have found the fault to the outside lights. We've put the Kinetic receiver in and the fob for the other lights on the garage. Change the smoke alarm, so it's literally just connect all this up now. But I do have to go to the wholesalers because I haven't got any 25mm lugs for the tails to lug it into there. So I will get that done now and show you how we are progressing. Right, so we just connected up to the house end now. I'll just show you what we're doing here, if I can turn this camera around. Right, so the SWA's gone in. I'm going to get one more cleat in there, earth the armour in there, which goes on the back. I've put all the earth together as I've been told I can do, because you are only using one supply at one time. You are not using them simultaneously. I've got all the tails, so the SWA runs up there now. So this is going to be a generator feed, feed 2. Feed 1 is going to be the mains, so these two tails are going to go into the meter, and then these tails are going to feed the house. They're going to go up into those Henley blocks there. So yeah, all the earths are together there now, along with the earth for the SWA. So that's that. I've just talked them up to 2.5 with the Weaver, because Weaver is the best one jack. Don't buy the Draper shit. He keeps breaking them somehow because he's a fucking caveman from Dudley. But yeah, just gonna let the customer know now. We're gonna knock the power off and connect these big boys up. Nice. So I think we're done. So there's a generator with the earth and all whatever. The lead then goes up to here, which I showed you earlier. The shrouds come off a bit. There. So let's take a walk in the woods. under there. Up, out, buried there. Don't know if you can see it down there. Goes in the wall there. Let me turn this camera around a bit easier. And then I just stuck some labels with my brother thing, mains, generator, and off. You know, just basic labels then. More than one supply, isolate a full moving cover, and I put more than one supply on the consumer unit as well, just in case someone doesn't realise. But yeah, so the one set of tails go up into these Henley blocks, and then the other set from the meter. So that's that. Just got to get them idiots back to the zoo, and we're done for the day. Find a customer. So there we are, another job done. The boys have been dropped home and whatnot. Well, not home, I'm lying. They dropped into the lockup. They drove to the lockup. They drove themselves home. So another job done, all worked fine. Like I said, first time doing it, so I was a little bit nervous, but it's all gone to plan. Switched the supplies over, turned the generator on, and the house was powered. So obviously there was only lights and things. We didn't run anything heavy. He's not going to be able to cook or anything like that, or have a shower. But it's only for an emergency, so it does the job. Thank you all for watching. I'm not going to lie to you and say when my next video is going to be, because I have no idea. It might be a week, it might be 10 weeks. If I find something I think is worth filming, I'll film it. But thank you all for the support. Thank you to all my subscribers who have not unsubscribed. We're still getting more subscribers as well, and getting close to 2,000 now. So yeah, thank you all very much. You probably know I've got another channel as well where I do eating challenges and things. A lot of my time is focused on that one. So I don't really post a lot on here, I know. But anyway, I'll see you all soon. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Ta-da.